My name is Kenzie Wesp. I am a 25-year-old entrepreneur here in Nashville, Tennessee. I own 3 different businesses, one of which is called The Format Fitness, which we're in right now. It is a heated Pilates studio. And then I also own 2 Lagree studios called Trueform Fitness, which are again Lagree Megaformer studios in Nashville and Franklin. My story is unique in how I got into entrepreneurship because I was 21 years old. I was a senior at Belmont University, just down the road from here. And I was asked by actually my current employer. I had been teaching at a Lagree studio known as Studio Novo. I was teaching there, and upon graduating, the owner of that studio asked if I would be interested in taking over one of her locations that was located up the road on Carruthers in Franklin. And one thing led to another. I took over that studio in April of 2022, just a couple months upon graduating college, of which I was going to be a psychology major, so it made no sense, but it was perfect. I had always been obsessed with movement, and so really that opportunity got me into entrepreneurship, and one thing led to another there, and just became obsessed with the art of business and of working with clients and opening up concepts. My year at VA, Brentwood Academy, was so amazing. As a senior there and walking in as a senior, I learned so much about what it's like to value not only your faith, but also to integrate your faith with everything that you do. And that is something that I've really tried to embody here at the studios. We are a faith-based business, and just growing up with an awareness and being a senior there, and having an awareness of, faith really does fuel you farther. We just have seen that really, again, allow us to be set apart in this industry. Early successes and failures there's a book that is way too big for us to read right now, because when you're 21 taking over a business, I don't really think there is any such thing as success in the first couple weeks of that. And so honestly, I don't even think I could truly put into words what all went on that first couple months of me being a business owner, but it was a lot of Google. It was a lot of calling on friends, and overall I kept saying the sentence like, I'm not good at it now, I don't know it now, but I'll learn. And I think that has been such a staple in my career as an entrepreneur, is when I don't know, because how am I supposed to know when I've never had experience and when I've never had, a shared understanding of what the answer should be in this situation. I've leaned on that statement of, I don't know now, but I'll learn it in the future. Advice for aspiring entrepreneurs. Number 1 is have a vision and stick to it. I think the only way to, again, quote unquote fail or not succeed in the business that you want to open is to lose sight of why you're doing it. And here at the studios, it's so important to me to have a why behind everything, whether it's how we're building a space, what we want people to feel, like the why behind that is gonna help our build out. Or if it's the concept we're creating fitness-wise, what is the workout? What is the why behind it? Why are we working our muscles in that way? Or, you could take it as far as the concept itself. Why do you want to create it? The one question I like to live with, and the biggest piece of advice I give to all who come to me and say, how do you do what you do? I always encourage them to fix a problem, because there's millions of fitness studios in the world, right? But what problem do I want to fix? And, I've noticed that there's just a lack of community when it comes to fitness studios, and there's a lack of understanding of why people actually even walk in these doors. It's not always for a workout, but it's for them to meet somebody and to find a friend, or to have community and people around them encouraging them into something new. And so that is kind of fixing the problem I noticed, and I've seen such a great response to it. If you are interested in seeing any of our businesses, we have our own custom app for The Format and an app for Trueform. You can get on that app, you can connect with us, and it's a really easy way to not only book your classes, but also schedule your classes. If you are just wanting to follow along with the brand, then you can follow us on Instagram at theformat.fitness on Instagram for The Format, and then at trueform.fitness on Instagram for Trueform, and then my Instagram is at Kenzie Wesp.